Now that was a good night's sleep. No dreams. I am happy about that. And it looks like it's going to be a beautiful morning. A little cloudy out, but the sun's trying to peek through. It's a little chilly, but not too bad. I guess 40 degrees is something I can live with first thing in the morning in early March. But the first thing I want to do today is, well, yeah, I need to go check on some property. So the main reason why I came here was the opportunity to maybe get some farming done. And, well, I can't really do that unless you have some land. But I'm going to go look at one of like the cheapest pieces of property available in the area. According to Justin, I suppose is going for like $13,500. I guess I'll have to wait and see what the property offers. Just have to remember now. Yeah. Traffic is backwards here. Well, should I say backwards? I mean, it's backwards for me. But hopefully, if I can follow his instructions, I got to go pretty much past the store, the dealership, and on down the road, and I should be able to find the property that way. So I know where the store is. Probably should have my lights on, right? It's still kind of just a little bit dark out. So head on down past the dealership and down almost to the next road. I guess there's a little driveway that cuts through two fields, and I suppose it's a small little lot where a house used to be ages ago, and it has grown in some. I guess there's trees and stuff growing in there, so I guess if, well, I'll have to wait and see. But I mean, if there's trees growing in it, that's going to have to be removed. Is this what I'm looking for here? I see the road ahead of me. Is this what I'm looking for? Well, it looks like an area where buildings used to be and the trees are growing in. And turn the engine off here, and we'll turn the lights off as well. Have a quick look around here. So $13,500 for property this size? That is not bad. I mean, it's something I can afford right now. I did try talking to the local bank, and the bank said, well, I don't have no assets around here. And since I'm from abroad, they would like to see me invest in some things around here before they would give me a loan. I don't know how much of a loan I could go for. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm just guessing the property is going to be inside this hedgerow around here. It's a big property. I guess what I could do, like what I had in my dream, is, well, maybe take the trees and just build like a little bit of a log cabin around here. Build myself a house, because, yeah, I can't stay in Justin's apartment too long. He'll be coming back with his family sometime soon, I suppose. Within the next month, I would suppose he'd be back. But yeah, $13,500. I guess I'll do the bidding thing like always, where, yeah, they want $13,500. I'll come in a little bit lower than what they're offering or wanting to sell it for. I mean, I would like to say 10, but 10 is that's going way too low. I think I'll start off. I'll send the realtor a bid of like 11,000, because usually what's going to happen is you're going to kind of meet in the middle, right? So if I can get this for like 12 grand, I guess I'd be okay with that, because that's like half the money that I have. Then maybe once I have the property, yeah, get a chainsaw, cut down some trees, and maybe rent a telehandler and try to get a log cabin built. If I can get a house built on a piece of property, that should up the value of the property in itself, and then the bank will maybe give me a loan to kind of get started around here. Something to think about. What I need to do really now is now I look at the property, and yes, I am interested in the property. Let me turn on my lights here. Well, I need to go up and see Mr. Withers, because I did work there yesterday, and I'm kind of interested to see what I might get paid, and also see if he's got any more work today, because, well, working brings in the cash. I mean, it is kind of early, so hopefully he's I mean, he seems like he's an old timer. So, oh wait, traffic is yeah, traffic is that way. There, Peanut. Yep, it's a little bit backwards here. No, it's not backwards. It's what it is. I shouldn't say it's backwards. All right, let's go see Mr. Withers. Hopefully he's there. See if we're going to get paid anything from yesterday, and see if he's got any work for us today. Well, this seems rather familiar. A note on the door, but it has my name on it, so I guess it's for me. Well done on cultivating that field yesterday. You even washed the tractor. I'm impressed. I'll pay you £500 for yesterday, but if you're interested in working here on the farm on a regular basis, maybe £1,000 per day, depending on what other work you may do around here. If you're interested, I have a job for you today as well. Grab the Massey Ferguson and head on down to the store. They'll have a soil sampler there for you to pick up. Come on back and soil sample the field that you cultivated yesterday. Don't worry, there'll be instructions with the machine. I'll be back sometime later in the afternoon if you want to swing by and pick up some cash. Well, that certainly has my interest. £1,000 per day, 500 for working yesterday? I mean, he's offering me the job, or a job around here. As a farmhand, I can do that. I mean, I'm going to be here for a little while anyway, right? That definitely makes me want to go ahead and place a bid on that property. I mean, if I just work here 11 days, that almost pays for it in itself. Well, actually, I'm putting in a bid for 11. Probably going to have 12. We'll see. I'm going to text the realtor and tell them $11,000 for that property and start from there. Alright, with the text message sent, I don't expect a reply anytime soon since it's only still 7:30 in the morning. I don't know what time realtors actually get to work, but when they do, I'm pretty sure what they have to do is then send the message to the owner of the land. And then they'll get back to me and let me know. Anyways, on down to the store. Not much traffic on the road this morning. I've seen a little bit, but not much. Soil sampler. Not really sure what this entails, but like he said, there should be instructions that come with it. No one going around me. I don't know the gate. Can I open the gate? I can open the gate. All right. Let's get in here, get off the road. Oh, that John Deere that was here yesterday is gone. The cultivator I brought back is still sitting out here. And there's other equipment out here as well. Well, that's a front loader, pallet fork, pig food. Maybe this is the soil sampler? Let me go into the store because I'm pretty sure I have to sign for it. I don't know if he leased it or if he bought it. I have no idea. But I'll go inside the store and ask to see if it's ours. Are they open? Yeah, the doors are open. Alright, yes, that is a soil sampler. That is what I'm grabbing. And they also gave me a booklet, which is good because I really don't have a clue of what is going on here. Don't knock it over. Cash that. Hoses. Alright, I don't see any PTO shaft or anything like that. Alright. Let's go ahead and make sure we raise it up off the ground. Alright, I think I'll get out of the storage area and head on back to the farm. Read the instructions there and hopefully I can figure out what the heck I'm doing. Alright, read the book about 2 times. Okay, I'll be honest, I read it 3 times. It seems rather simple. So I just have to unfold it, lower it, and take soil samples every certain amount of distance, and we'll get certain readings. Let's go ahead and unfold it. Let's go ahead and lower it. And let me go ahead and drive forward a little bit ahead here and start taking some soil samples. Seems simple enough. Second soil sample. Now they do give me a tablet to check on things, and I can see the area that we've covered, so it does cover a wide range. So yeah, soil sample taken, it just shows me the range that I've taken it on. Have to send them to the laboratory, I suppose, later on, and we'll get the results, or at least he'll get the results. So I shouldn't have to do too many soil samples in a field this size. That looks all good. Oh yeah, that covers a wide area. I mean, the booklet did say it covers a wide area, but it wasn't really clear on how wide of an area it covers. I mean, the more soil samples I grab, the better. It says it can store a lot of soil samples, but I have to go out there and remove them and make more storage area. And it takes it rather quick. I would assume this is something you just lease from the company itself. Yeah, I'll check the tablet once in a while just to make sure I'm not missing any areas, but I'll take 2 more samples around here. I mean, this would be a good thing to know if I start farming some fields, because knowing how much lime and fertilizer put down on a field make a better yield, obviously. So hopefully I can get that property I put a bid in for. I mean, there are other pieces of property around, but I don't know if I can afford things like that. I need to start small. And if I can put a log cabin down, the plans I have, I'm hoping the bank will go ahead and possibly give me a loan to maybe where I can buy a tractor, and I'm hoping to buy just a fertilizer spreader. It's kind of my plan. You know, get paid to fertilize people's fields. Bring in cash that way. And once I have enough cash, then I can start expanding the property around here. I think I need to separate these soil samples just a little bit more, because this does cover a wide area. Let me go ahead and check the sampler. Oh yeah, I'm covering a pretty good range of an area. It definitely does help if you turn the tablet on to all functions, because it does show you where you've been and what area you're covering as you take a soil sample. That's always helpful. It's going to cut down on how many soil samples I have to take. And I think what I'm going to do for Mr. Withers is, it does have the address to where to send the soil samples are. So I'll probably just head on down to the post office and send these right on out as soon as we can, so he can get them quickly back to him, so he knows what to do to his fields, or maybe what I'll be doing to the fields. I mean, we're still in early spring, so hopefully if they get back to him in a couple days or so, we can spread down some lime or fertilizer or whatever the fields may need. Hopefully I can get the fields covered in one more pass here. Yeah, it looks like it's working out just right for him on this field. I can take a few amount of passes as possible, which means less samples they have to analyze, which might be cheaper for him. So just a couple more samples, and I suppose head back to the store, because I didn't ask if he bought it or leased it, so I'll just bring it back to the store. I don't think this is something that he would buy, because I don't know how often you would have to do a soil sample. I mean, yeah, the levels can change in the field from year to year, I suppose, but not that much. Maybe every 3 years, maybe? Right, let's grab 2 more samples here. Can't believe the weeds are already growing in here. Alright, last sample. I mean, that didn't take too long. The good thing is the ground is not frozen, so it didn't have much of an issue. Alright, I suppose take it back to the store, because all he said was take soil samples from here. And if the worst thing is the store says no, he bought it, let's have to bring it on back. Well, I just got done talking to the lovely lady inside the store, and yes, he leased this just for a half a day. And she told me to park it anywhere out here, probably next to the cultivator dropped off yesterday because they need to be cleaned and whatnot. I got the soil samples in the cab of the Massey Ferguson, but she was wondering if I was picking up the front loader, the pallet fork, and the pig food that Mr. Withers had ordered for the Massey Ferguson. I'm like, well, I guess I'll pick it up. I'm here with the Massey Ferguson. Apparently it's his. I signed for it, so I hope he doesn't mind. Maybe he doesn't know it's here. Let me go ahead and back this on up. Oh, I just got a text message apparently. I wonder if that is the realtor. Let me go ahead and lower that down. Let me disconnect this stuff first. Alright, let me check the phone. They said 11,000 was too low. How about 12,005? And the dance begins. Alright, so I think I'll text back 12,000 is as high as I can go, which is really as high as I would like to go for a property like that. I mean, I think the property is worth more than that, but it's what I can afford. Alright, the text has been sent to the realtor, so hopefully it's something that they go for. Let's go ahead and attach that. Alright, and now the pallet forks. And now, the pig food. Now, the funny thing is, I didn't see no pigs around the farm, but then again, I really haven't been around this farm too much. I saw the sheep yesterday, but I didn't see the pigs. Since I got the pig food already on the pallet forks, I guess I'll go just feed the pigs, I suppose. I mean, there's the sheep. I really haven't been around the farm at all. I mean, there's a sheep. It's got a Massey Ferguson combine sitting there with a header on it. This is a sheep only, I suppose. Maybe the pigs aren't around. Oh, no, wait. I see the pigs over there. Rather interesting. Yep, there's the pigs. I mean, does he have... I mean, I don't know where he would want the food. You can see the cows. That looks like an area for the cows. Oh, he's got a shed over here. Yeah, he doesn't have nothing in the shed either. I know he said he was redoing the whole farm over, so I'm not too sure. I'll take a chance and see and feed the pigs. I'm sure that's what he's getting it for. Alright, so the pigs didn't take that much food. Well, let's go ahead and slide this right on into here. That way it's under cover. Rain won't get to it. And looks like they could really use some water. There they go. Some acrobatic pigs they got in there. And they look kind of friendly. Alright, don't let any of them out. Although they probably could use some straw in here, but I don't see where he has a bale shredder or any straw bales at all. Yeah, it looks like he's got all the same kind of pigs in here. He's got all the same kind of pigs, but he does have one pink one. It's kind of interesting. Maybe I should call him Arnold. Yeah, there's no straw in here. I mean, they could use it for some bedding, I think. Well, I mean, he didn't tell me to take care of the pigs. Maybe I should go over there and check on the sheep. Make sure the sheep are doing okay. I mean, I don't know where he is today, but, you know, I suppose he ordered the pig food for his pigs to be fed, so I better go over and just check on the sheep. I mean, he's been busy the last couple days, so maybe he hasn't had time to take care of the animals. Let's run out of here. Alright. And looks like they got enough food here. Not like if they didn't. Oh, wait a minute. There's a hay bale down here? I see he does have a hay bale down here. Not much. It's got about, you know, maybe like 3,000 liters left in there. That's about it. Oop, another text message. My client has accepted your offer of $12,000. I need you to come by and sign some papers. Well, that is good. I technically kind of own some property. I better go ahead and take care of that right away before someone changes their mind. So I'm getting it a lot cheaper. I mean, I basically knocked off $1,500 off that price, which is pretty good when the price is low to begin with. I will wash off the tractor first. Go sign those papers at the real estate office, and I guess I may have to go to the bank and get a cashier's check, maybe. Let me wash this vehicle first and go take care of all that. Maybe by the time I come back, Mr. Withers said he'd be back here in the afternoon. Oh, I should take the soil samples out of the Massey Ferguson as well, and I'll go send those in. That took a little bit longer than I thought. It's almost 2:30 in the afternoon, but yeah, when you're signing over papers for real estate and handing over $12,000, heading to the bank, sending off soil samples to the post office, yeah, that will eat up half your day for sure. But I did take care of everything that he had in the letter that he wanted me to take care of, so hopefully he doesn't have too much of a problem me being gone, well, most of the midday. Well, the Massey Ferguson's still sitting where it was. Well, let's go see if he's home. Hello, Peanut. Did you get the soil sampling done today? Yes, I did, Mr. Withers. I actually even went and shipped them on out to laboratory, so hopefully you can get the results back within a couple days or so. And also, when I was down at the store, when I brought that back to soil sampler, I picked up your front loader and the pallet forks and the pig food. I took care of the pigs and the sheep this morning. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. I didn't know that stuff was in. Well, how did soil sampling go? It went as well, I guess, as soil sampling can go. But yeah, I also parked the Massey Ferguson back where it was. I let the front loader and the pallet forks on there. And yes, I washed the tractor once again. Yes, I appreciate you doing that. Keeps the vehicles well maintained. By the way, I saw the pigs, and it's kind of funny you had one pink one out there. I kind of gave him a name. I named him Arnold. Well, that's kind of funny. That is the pig's name. Belongs to another farmer called Oliver. Oliver Douglas. Oliver? Oliver Douglas?